Hello everyone, this is Angie Montgomery and I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master in Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm going to record a video while I'm down here visiting Sedona. I love to bring back what I learn and my experiences and share with others, so I'm going to do a couple of videos while I'm here and upload them whenever I feel guided to do so. So I'm here at a beautiful, beautiful spot in Sedona, which it's been such an amazing trip. I wanted to come down here because I wanted to work on myself and clear the past and start again and just kind of have a reset button on my life. And so I chose Sedona. I felt guided to come here, and I'm so glad that I did. It's such a beautiful healing space, and I'm sure everybody knows Sedona is one of the most spiritual places in the United States. And so I'm standing here in front of a beautiful labyrinth. For those of you who have maybe walked a labyrinth before, I was going to try to see if I could flip my phone around, but I don't think I can, so that you can really just see the labyrinth. But it's absolutely gorgeous and sacred. And a labyrinth, you actually walk with an intention or set a prayer before you start walking in the labyrinth, and you go through, it's kind of almost like a maze. And when you get to the center, where you can see that in the center there's a sacred space there that you can bow and pray if you'd like to, or kneel. And the whole intention is that the whole purpose is that as you walk the labyrinth, you get messages that you have that you've set the intention for, that you have on your path, something that you'd like to get clarity on. And it's really a great way to connect to God and hear Him and His beautiful, loving guidance for you. And so I've walked labyrinths several times before in different places, but this one just feels so amazing. And in Sedona, there's a lot of vortexes of energy that are opened here, spiritual energy. And so it just feels like almost like I'm in a different frequency, to be honest. And it's just so beautiful. So I walked this yesterday, and I came back today and I walked it just a bit ago. And I just wanted to share with everybody what a labyrinth is and share the beauty of this labyrinth. I mean, it is so gorgeous in person. I'm sure on the video you'll be able to tell just how pretty it is too, but it's absolutely just gorgeous with all the stones, and just taking that time to go inward and pray and set the intention to hear guidance and feel that connection. So it's beautiful. If you ever get a chance to walk a labyrinth, you should do so. I know in the Omaha area there's several, as well as in Iowa, and every time I've walked one, I walk away with more peace. And I wanted to show you another area over here. So I'm going to walk over to a medicine wheel. So for those of you who haven't heard of the medicine wheel, this actually is something that the Native American tradition is where it comes from, and it's just absolutely just as gorgeous and sacred as the labyrinth was. So you enter it kind of similarly, you walk clockwise, and this is more about bringing peace to earth. You can set an intention as well, but it's about bringing love and peace to all of humanity and all living beings, that we are all one and we are all created of God, and that we are meant to really love one another. And so sending peace out to the world. And then, so you walk clockwise, and then there's 4 quadrants, if you can see that behind me, which represents the north, south, east, and west. And so when you pick a quadrant, that kind of tells you maybe where you are in your life, or has a spiritual message for you. And yesterday I came out here with a wonderful, wonderful soul. A shaman came with me yesterday, and we walked the medicine wheel, and I picked my quadrant. And I picked the quadrant that has to do with new beginnings, transformation, and new growth. And that was exactly why I came to Sedona. So that was the first thing that I did when I got here on my retreat. And I thought that was so amazing that would be where I picked, and that he had some beautiful, beautiful messages for me, that I'm a starseed, and that I came here to love and heal people and the planet and earth and all of those beautiful things. So it's been a very magical time. I'm excited to come back home, and part of my intention here was to learn some new modalities, learn some new skills myself, and so I'll be bringing a lot back with me and offering new sessions on my website based off of my experience here. But I'm just excited to share my journey with others. I think it's great to share our paths and our stories and kind of where we are. And although I'm a healer and I do healing work, I recognize, and I think the best healers do, that we all have to work on ourselves as well, and to get to where we want to go and to be able to help people even more, we need to always be working on ourselves and our growth. And My word for my time away has been, I want to expansion, growth and expansion, new beginnings, but expansion was one. And so I feel like I've already done that here, and I'm excited to be here for a few more days, and I'll share some more beautiful places that I find along my journey here in Sedona as well. So thank you so much for being with me, for being on my journey, and for listening. Take care of yourself.